Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com tonight from Andres Fieldhouse in Salida, Colorado. It's the opening round of the 3A State Boys Basketball Tournament as the visiting Brush Beat Diggers face the Salida Spartans. Glad you could be with us, everyone. Along with the on-location engineer, Joe Contreras, I'm John Beltran. These teams separated by record, separated by seed, but maybe not separated by talent. The Beat Diggers, the 7th seed going into this region, and Salida, the 2nd seed at 17-5, while Brush is 8-15. But when you look at Salida, of their 22 3A opponents, only 12 of those made the state tournament, and they won 8-4 in those games. The Beat Diggers played 21 of 23 3A opponents, and 16 of those went to the state tournament, only 3-13 in those games. But it's pretty evident, especially watching Salida before this game on a cable access channel, that the competition level out here is not what the competition level is in the Patriot League or in that Denver Metro League, where earlier today Lutheran beat Ignacio by about 50 points in the opening game. So Ignacio eliminated, and Lutheran will take on the winner of this Brush Salida game tonight. As we welcome you to the Garnsey and Wheeler Beat Digger pre-game show. Garnsey and Wheeler, your in-town Ford dealer, which offers great deals on new Ford cars and trucks, a large selection of first-quality used vehicles, and a top-notch service department. That's all at Garnsey and Wheeler Ford on West Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. And again, head coach Jay Rudell, when I talked to him off-air on Sunday, was very confident his Diggers could defeat these Spartans, even though this game is in Salida. And I don't think there's any question about it right now. This Salida team is pretty good down low. They do have a couple of outside shooters in Keith Wyatt, who's a junior, and senior Chris Mojieski. And Mojieski known as Mojo, so I will refer to him as Mojo instead of say Mojieski the entire broadcast, because I might not be able to get that out, especially in less than one pass. So the Beat Diggers tonight going for their 9th win of the season, but it really doesn't matter how many wins you have, because only 32 teams remain as this opening round of the state tournament takes place tonight, not only on the 3A boys side, but on the 3A girls side. You're listening to the Garnsey and Wheeler Beat Digger pregame show. Brush and Salida will tip it off in just a couple of minutes. We'll take a break. You're listening to Brush Beat Digger basketball on the World Wide Web at KSIR.com and on 1010 KSIR.
This is Northeast Colorado's home for sports.
Your sports source.
This is AM 1010 KSIR. Brush, Fort Morgan.
John Beltran back at Andres Fieldhouse, a very loud Andres Fieldhouse, as the Beat Diggers of Brush and the Salida Spartans getting ready for this opening round 3A state tournament game. The Beat Diggers starting lineup brought to you by Cargill Meat Solutions, a proud sponsor of local sports and the community, and they're more than excited to be a part of the KSIR B106 scholarship program. Keep in mind that at the end of the year, one Brush and one Fort Morgan student athlete will receive a scholarship thanks to Cargill Meat Solutions and KSIR B106. The Beat Diggers going with their normal starters, Josh Gutierrez and Matt Ely in the backcourt, along with Michael Delorier, Travis Barrowman, and Greg Geno. Beat Diggers coached by Jay Rudell. They're dressed in their road maroon with the gold striping. Meanwhile, Dave DeHoff, the Salida head coach, once again with a record of 17-5. We'll give you their starters in just a second as they are being introduced. Bo Brantley, Keith Wyatt, Chris Mojieski, that we'll call Mojo, along with Hawk Caldwell. And still awaiting the 5th one to be called out there. Caldwell, a 6'4 senior. This team does have some size. Brantley, a 6'1 senior, along with Keith Wyatt in the backcourt, a 6'1 junior. Chris Mojieski, the 6-foot senior, he's in the backcourt. So Delorier, Gutierrez, Ely, Barrowman, and Geno for the Beat Diggers, and Geno will jump center. And for this Salida team, they're dressed in their home white, by the way, with the purple striping and the purple lettering and numerals. Caldwell, Brantley, Wyatt, Mojieski, and the fifth member of the team is Josh Kunkel. And Kunkel, a 6'2" senior. He's actually one of the bigger players. Caldwell and Geno jumping center. Everybody standing here at Andres Fieldhouse in Salida. And the tip is controlled by the Beat Diggers. Josh Gutierrez with the basketball to Matt Ely. A perfect night here in Salida, even indoors. Gutierrez in the right wing, up top to Delorier, left wing for Ely, bounce pass, left baseline, Geno, dribble, spins, back out to Ely, fakes a three, down low to Geno, spins, left baseline, pumps off the glass and in! To the left side of the basket for Greg Geno. And the Beat Diggers with a 2-0 lead. Wyatt on the outside left gets a pick, picked up by Barrowman. In the left corner, Mojo, back out to Wyatt. Into the lane, pulls up from 10, around, no good. Delorier with a rebound, Gutierrez was wide open, couldn't find him. Ely with a basketball into the front court, right wing to Gutierrez. Gutierrez against Wyatt, looking up top, finds Delorier, but that ball stolen, and all the way, Kunkel will lay it up and in. The Beat Diggers with their first turnover of the game. Deadlocked at 2. They have to take care of the basketball. Turnovers have been a problem for the Beat Diggers in their losses this year. Ely on the right wing to Gutierrez. 1 minute has been played. Both teams have a 2-point bucket. Down low to Geno, left baseline, double team, left corner for Ely, left wing for Gutierrez. He will back it up towards midcourt. Gutierrez between his legs. Bounce pass on the outside right to Delorier. Delorier, top of the key, Barrowman, left wing Gutierrez, wide open three, he'll take it, he'll miss it off to the left, and the rebound is controlled by Bo Brantley of Salida. Over to Keith Wyatt on the outside right. Wide up top to Kunkel, on the left wing to Mojieski. Now to Kunkel, right wing to Wyatt. The Beat Diggers in a zone, cross court, Mojieski, left baseline all the way, lays it up short, and the ball is batted around into the hands, and a 10-footer by Brantley's no good, and Barrowman has the Beat Digger rebound. Into the front court, here is Matt Ely for Brush. Lobs it right wing, wide open, three, Gutierrez, gone. Josh Gutierrez has given the Beat Diggers a 5-2 lead. Matt Ely with the assist. On the outside right is Mojo with the basketball for Salida. At the top of the key. Cross-court pass is taken by Caldwell. Back to Mojo on the right wing. Up top, three-pointer Kunkel around, no good. Greg Geno has the Beat Digger rebound. Geno, long pass to Gutierrez, 10-footer right wing. Good! Swish for Josh Gutierrez, and Brush's lead is now 7-2. 5:38 to go in the opening quarter. Wyatt towards the top of the key against Gutierrez, dribbling to his right. On the right wing to Kunkel. Kunkel back to Wyatt, top of the key. Down low, ball is batted away, intended for Brantley, intercepted by Delorier. Here's Ely, right baseline, Gutierrez wants to pull up, back out to Ely. Ely dribbling by two, back out to Gutierrez near the right corner. On the right wing to Ely, gets a pick from Barrowman, now retreats towards midcourt. Bounce pass right wing to Gutierrez, top of the key Delorier, left wing for Ely, can't get it to Geno down low. Up top to Barrowman, right wing Delorier, dribbles right baseline, nearly ran over a man, fades from 10, around no good, and the rebound controlled by Hawk Caldwell of Salida. The outlet to Wyatt, 4:55 to go in the first. Beat Diggers lead 7-2. Right wing Kunkel, long three in the air, good. Josh Kunkel with all 5 Salida points, and the Spartans are down by 2. 7-5 Brush. 3 minutes and 20 seconds have elapsed. Ely into the lane, stripped. The ball is loose, taken away by Kunkel. Second turnover for Brush. Top of the key, Brantley will back it out on the outside right, up top to Wyatt. On the left wing to Kunkel, guarded by Delorier. Down low, the pass to Brantley. He's double teamed. Left corner, Mojo. Back out to Kunkel. He fakes, steps in from 15, and the game is tied. Kunkel is red hot. Josh Kunkel with 7. Salida has 7. The Spartans on a 5-0 run. 4:14 to go in the first. Ely at the top of the key for the Beat Diggers. Skip pass to the right wing to Gutierrez against Keith Wyatt. Dribbling to his left, up top Delorier. Left wing Ely. Down low for Geno. Left baseline spins. Hook. Misses, but he's fouled. Geno will go to the stripe. And that foul appeared to be on Hawk Caldwell. And Greg Geno, the 6'3" senior, will attempt to untie this game for the Beat Diggers. Bends the knee, shoots, and the Beat Diggers lead 8-7. That one is in. Second free throw upcoming for Geno. That one is up, and that one is around and good. Brush 9, Salida 7, halfway through the opening quarter. Wyatt at the top of the key on the right wing to Kunkel with a chest pass. Back to Wyatt, looking down low. Right wing, Kunkel, right corner, Mojo. Wide open three. He'll take it. He'll miss it. Back rim. The rebound to Caldwell, 15-footer. That's a brick. Rebound by Mojo, and now the Beat Diggers getting dominated on the boards. Mojo all the way, lays it up and in, and a Beat Digger foul, and Chris Mojieski to the line. 3 opportunities, and Salida finally took advantage. Geno with a foul. Yeah, can't give him that many rebounds, especially to a team playing at home. The game tied at 9. Free throw up and good. Salida has the lead. Their first lead of the game at 10-9. 3:38 to go in the opening quarter. Ely for Brush at the top of the key. Looking right wing, outside left to Barrowman. Against Mojieski, top of the key, Gutierrez. Right wing to Ely. Ely looking down low. Not going to utilize the pick. Instead gets it to Delorier. Now to Gutierrez, left wing. Gutierrez just holding the ball over his head. Lobs it into Geno, and foul from behind by Brantley on the inbounds pass. That's going to be, check that, Caldwell, excuse me. That'll be Caldwell's second foul, and head coach Dave DeHoff might have to go to the bench. Gutierrez underneath the Beat Digger basket to throw it in. Left wing to Ely. He'll take a long three. Good for Matt Ely. He drills the triple. His first shot of the game finds the bottom of the net, and the Beat Diggers lead 12-10. 3:05 to go in the opening quarter. In the right corner, Kunkel's three is high, and it is in and out. However, the putback off the glass, and then no blocking out on Bo Brantley. He's got 4 rebounds already. And the game is deadlocked at 12 with 2:48 to go in the first. Ely on the left wing to Barrowman. Down low for Geno. Nearly tied up, and now he gets it back out to Laurier. Back near the top to Gutierrez. Gutierrez, top of the key, pulls up from 16. Good. Gutierrez stepped in, and now he's got 7 in the game. Beat Diggers lead 14-12. 2.5 to go in the opening quarter. Free throw line, Brantley. Down low to Mojo. He's going to have to back it out. Left corner, Kunkel, wide open three, around and in and out. And the ball is off the hands of Hawk Caldwell. And that will go over to the Beat Diggers. The opening tip, by the way, tonight brought to you by Ackley Building Center, your one-stop center for projects around your home, office, or yard. Ackley offers everything you need, and I mean everything you need, to build, remodel, or repair, from paint to storm doors and windows to lumber and building materials. Ackley Building Center in Brush, 1402 Mill Street, a proud sponsor of Beat Digger Athletics. Nick Greitz and Mark Allen into the game for the Beat Diggers. And Josiah Kahn in there for Salida. And the ball goes off Ely's hands, off the pass from Nick Greitz out of bounds. The Beat Diggers with their 3rd turnover in this first quarter. They lead by 2, approaching the 2-minute mark. And here is Wyatt for Salida at the top of the key. Picked up by Gutierrez. Right wing to Kunkel. Free throw line to Brantley. Back out to Wyatt. Wide open three. He'll take it. He'll make it. Wyatt drills the trifecta. Salida in the lead, 15-14. 1:50 to go in the first. Ely on the left wing to Barrowman. Down low, Dwight. Spinning left baseline, double team. Bounce pass Barrowman. Up top, Gutierrez. Right wing to Ely. Drives right baseline, cut off. Up and under, shot blocked out of bounds by Kunkel after he got underneath the left arm of Bo Brantley. And the Beat Diggers will throw it in to the left of the basket with 99 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Quick moving first quarter. Gutierrez looking to Barrowman. Right baseline, pulls up, 8-footer around. Good. Plenty of English on that one. And Barrowman scores for the first time. And the Beat Diggers reclaim the lead at 16-15. Wyatt for Salida. Up top, gets a pick from Brantley. Bounce pass, left baseline to Kahn. Back out to Mojo. Up top, Wyatt. Right wing, Kunkel fakes the three, steps in. 8-foot rainbow around and no good. The rebound goes over to Mojo. That's his 2nd of the game for Salida. With the basketball, he pulls up for a 16-footer. That one's no good. Rebound to Kahn, and his shot is blocked by Allen. Taken away by Dwight. The Beat Diggers want to run. 2-on-2. Ely, right corner, Gutierrez. Long three in the air. Bingo! For Josh Gutierrez. Beat Diggers lead 19-15. We've got 51 seconds to go in the opening quarter. On the right wing, Mojo up top to Wyatt, dribbling to his right. Now to Mojo up top. Back out to Wyatt. Wyatt, left baseline, Kunkel, fakes, wants to step in, hands it off, and the shot is up and in. The little looper from 3 feet away from Bo Brantley, and he literally looped it over the Beat Digger defender. 19-17 Beat Diggers. Very well played first quarter. 27 seconds remaining. Barrowman, left baseline to Dwight, double team, back out to Barrowman. Up top to Ely. Ely fakes the three. now retreats towards midcourt with 16 seconds to go. Right wing chest pass to Gutierrez against Wyatt. Looking to his left up top to Dwight's left wing to Ely. Can't take that three. 8 seconds to go, and he throws it towards Dwight, but that ball is headed out of bounds, and the Beat Diggers commit their fourth turnover with 6.9 seconds remaining. Salida will have one opportunity to tie this game, maybe take the lead with a three before the first quarter expires. Wyatt, right wing to Mojo. Dribbles right baseline all the way as runners up off the side of the backboard. The rebound to Dwight, and that is the end of the opening quarter. The Beat Diggers are in the lead in Salida, 19-17. It's a 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR. Josh Gutierrez, Matt Ely, Michael Delorier, Greg Geno, Travis Barrowman for Brush to begin the second. Keith Wyatt, Bo Brantley, along with Chris Mojieski, Josh Kunkel, and is Hawk Caldwell out there? Nope, instead it's Josiah Kahn. Kahn, 10-footer left baseline. The game is tied at 19. He sinks it. These teams have gone back and forth. The Beat Diggers had a 5-point lead early on. Gutierrez leading all scorers with 10. When he scores a lot, the Beat Diggers win. On the right wing, Delorier with a basketball. Top of the key to Ely. Guarded by Mojieski. Ely, right wing to Gutierrez. Against Brantley, up top to Ely. Looking left wing, can't find a teammate. Bounces it to Geno, well outside the circle. Geno, right wing to Barrowman. Against Mojo. Barrowman looking down low. Dribbles by him. Now he's going to have to pull it back out. Lobs it right baseline for Delorier. Was that batted away? Yes, it was out of bounds. Beat Diggers retain possession. And to throw it in will be Gutierrez. Deadlocked at 19 in the first minute of the second quarter. Gutierrez looking, get rid of it. He lobs it into Ely, right wing. Dribbles right baseline all the way, lays it up, and around, no good. He blew the easy one. Rebound to Ely on a hop. He'll lay it up and in to the left of the basket, off the window for Matt Ely. Big rebound for the Beat Diggers. They lead 21-19. Wyatt up top against Gutierrez. Gets a pick, right wing to Kunkel, right baseline to Mojo. Can't take that shot. Back out to Kunkel. He'll take a three. He'll make a three. Kunkel is red hot, 10 in the game, 2 triples. Salida 20, well, they called it a 2, my bad. They did call that a 2, right foot on the line. 6:37 to go in the first, deadlocked at 21, and that ball batted out of bounds. The pass to Delorier, taken away or batted out of bounds by Kunkel, and the Beat Diggers to throw it in. Gutierrez looking. In the left corner, Ely, long three is around, no good, barely missed it. Rebound, Geno goes glass and good. Fading from 5 feet as Geno got that rebound, nearly falling away from the basket. He's just way too strong to be denied. Rush 23, Salida 21. Wide up top at the free throw line to Brantley. He's double teamed. Back out Kunkel, left wing three, good. Swish for Josh Kunkel. He is on fire. 13 points for Kunkel. Check that, make it 12. But Salida that time does get a three from Kunkel. They lead 24-23. Gutierrez left wing up top to Ely. Looking down low. Ely on the right wing with a chest pass to Delorier. 5:51 to go in the second. Near midcourt to Barrowman. Holding that ball up high against Chris Mojieski. To Ely on the outside left. Ely against Wyatt. Top of the key to Gutierrez. The Beat Diggers being very patient on this possession. Left wing chest pass to Ely. Can't find Geno down low. He's being trapped down there. Over to Delorier, inside to Geno, didn't see it. Ball intercepted by Kahn. 5 turnovers for Brush. Salida only with 1. Bounce pass, right baseline. Brantley goes all the way, lays it up, too strong, and the rebound controlled by Brush's Travis Barrowman. That right-handed hook barely missed. The Beat Diggers can reclaim the lead. They trail by 1 with 5:10 to go, and a foul. And that foul is committed on Josiah Kahn, going for the steal. Actually, Bo Brantley. Check that. Is first. Neither team has a player in foul trouble. Neither team is even close to the penalty. That's 3 fouls for Salida. The Beat Diggers only with 1. And Ely throws it in off of Wyatt's left knee out of bounds. No time going off the clock there. Ely again near the timeline to Gutierrez. Gutierrez at the top against Brantley. Gets a pick from Geno left wing. And Geno, I believe, set an illegal screen. And that's a problem. That'll be a second foul. Geno might have to sit down for the remainder of the opening half. Here comes Mark Allen in for Greg Geno. And now Salida can extend what is a very minute 1-point lead. Wyatt at the free throw line, right wing to Kunkel. They've got to stop him. Right corner for Wyatt. Down low for Mojieski. Double team on the baseline. Jump pass to Kunkel, right of the free throw line. Ball is stripped away, taken by Delorier. Ahead to Gutierrez with a man to beat. Gutierrez all the way, fade from 6. Around, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Josiah Kahn. Kahn quickly for Salida on the right wing to Mojieski. Mojieski right baseline. He's going to have to back it out. Right corner for Kunkel, picked up by Gutierrez. Back out to Wyatt near the timeline. 4:33 to go in the second. 24-23 Salida. Kunkel, right corner Mojieski. Back out to Kunkel. Up top Wyatt. Straight away 3. Around and no good. And the rebound high in the air by Gutierrez. He had the ball poked from behind, but chased it down. Gutierrez into the front court. The offenses have slowed down in the second. Gutierrez in the left wing. Top of the key to Ely. Ely looking to his right. Finds Delorier. Delorier bounce pass, top of the key to Barlman. Left wing to Ely. Can't get it to Allen down low. Ely bounce pass to Allen. Kicked out of bounds by Wyatt. And with 4:01 remaining in the second, the Beat Diggers throw it in. 3/4 court. And Ely will trigger it in. Ely looking, bounce pass, left corner for Delorier. Delorier is going to dribble to his right, and he double dribbled. He did not double dribble. I'm sorry, that call's atrocious. I didn't even see a second dribble. That's a terrible call. There was no double dribble. He dribbled one time. Wyatt with a basketball up top, left of the free throw line. Bounce pass, left wing to Mojo. Mojo to his right, looking left corner. Can't find a teammate. Now to Wyatt, right wing. Down low to Brantley. Back out Wyatt. 3 in the air is up good. Keith Wyatt nails his second triple. And Salida leads 27-23. 3:33 remaining before the break. Ely at the top of the key, right wing to Gutierrez. Against Brantley. Up top to Allen. Allen down low for Delorier, left baseline. Back out to Ely, left corner 3 is off the back of the rim. And the ball is on the floor and is controlled by Mojieski. Mojieski of Salida. Front court down low, ball batted away for Gutierrez. Intended over there for Bo Brantley. Third turnover for Salida. Beat Diggers need a bucket. They only have 4 points in the second quarter, and we've played almost 5 minutes. Gutierrez into the lane, pulls up from 13, off to the left. Keith Wyatt has the rebound for Salida. Wyatt across midcourt to the left of the free throw line. Now we'll back it out to Mojieski. Mojieski looking to his right. Left baseline, Kahn, 8-footer around, good. He was unguarded, and Josiah Kahn with 4. And now Salida is on a 7-0 run at the Beat Digger timeout. 2:40 to go in the second. It's a 1-minute break, a Corp Continental timeout. Salida 29, Rush 23 on 1010 KSIR. John Beltran back at Andres Fieldhouse in Salida. The Beat Diggers trail 29-23. Ely to throw it into Josh Gutierrez. Beat Diggers had a 1-point lead moments ago, but Salida scored 7 in a row. Gutierrez jump pass right baseline to Allen. He'll lay it off the window and in to the right side of the basket. Excellent job by Gutierrez, breaking through that defensive pressure. 29-25 Salida. 2:20 remaining in the second. Mojieski on the outside right, dribbling to his left, free throw line to Bo Brantley. Brantley back out to Mojieski. Picked up by Gutierrez, down low for Kahn. A whistle, and I believe we have a 3-second violation against Salida. The Beat Diggers will have possession of the basketball. I mean, I would be surprised, and I felt this from the very beginning, if this game was decided by more than 5 points. These teams are evenly matched despite an 8-15 Brush team against a 17-5 Salida team. On the right wing, Gutierrez, top of the key, Delorier, left wing to Ely, bounce pass to Allen. Allen all the way, lays it up, he's fouled as he misses. Allen dribbled by 2, just a 1 dribble. And the foul's committed by Josiah Kahn. That'll be his first. And Mark Allen can make this a 2-point game with 2 made free throws. The junior shoots and misses deep. Second free throw upcoming. This will only be the 5th free throw in the game by both teams combined. Second free throw, bingo. Rush down 29-26. We've got 1:45 to go before we head to the locker room. Rush Athletic Director John Schaefer will be our guest at halftime. The left corner Wyatt wants to step in, cut off by Barman, and I believe he dribbled the ball off his foot out of bounds. Barman actually knocked it off of Wyatt's foot. Turnover number 5 for this Salida team. And Ely looking to throw it in. Gutierrez not coming back for the basketball, but Delorier does. Ely at the top of the key. Diggers can tie it with a 3. Gutierrez into the lane, pulls up from 8. Good! Nothing but net. Neta for Gutierrez. He's got 12, 29-28 Salida. 1:18 to go in the second. Right of the free throw line. Wyatt hands it off to Mojieski. Mojo to his left. To Kahn. Pulls up from 14, and it's short. Rebound to Kahn. He's double teamed. Back out to Wyatt. Right corner, Brantley, 15-footer. It's off the back of the rim. And I believe going over the back was Kahn. And the Beat Diggers will have possession of that basketball, and that foul by Kahn is second. Now Brush can take the lead with 64 ticks remaining. Josh Kunkel is back into the game. Beat Diggers out there with Gutierrez, Barrowman, Allen, Ely, and Delorier. So the Beat Diggers not hurt by the temporary loss of Greg Geno. Sidelined with 2 fouls. Bounce pass down low, and Ely thought Gutierrez was breaking for the basket. Did not happen. Beat Diggers with their 7th turnover of the game. And here comes Keith Wyatt into the front court for Salida. Looking to his right in the corner for Kunkel against Delorier. Back out to Wyatt. On the left wing to Mojieski. 38 seconds to go. Back out to Wyatt. Top of the key to Brantley. Right corner for Kunkel. And now we've got a whistle and a blocking foul down low. And that's going to be offensive. On Kahn again. That should be his 3rd foul. Now with 34.2 to go. Coming into the game is Clayton Stutz. Stutz in for Kahn for Salida. Now let's see if Brush can take the lead. They might be able to eat up this entire second quarter clock. I mean, they have that choice. There's no shot clock in high school basketball. Let's see what Brush decides to do. Skip pass to the right wing to Gutierrez. Dribbling to his left. Top of the key to Allen. Allen down low for Delorier, left baseline. Back out to Ely. Ely swings it right side to Barrowman. Left wing to Delorier. 12 seconds to go. Down low for Allen. Dribble, spin, double teamed off the glass and in! To the left of the basket for Mark Allen. 5 in the quarter. 6 seconds to go. Down to 5 to 3. Brantley jump pass to Kunkel. Kunkel dribbles. His runner's up and no good off the back of the rim. And that's the way this second quarter ends. The Beat Diggers close it on a 7-0 run. And Brush leads at the break. 30-29. How about a 1-minute break? 1 minute on 1010 KSIR. John Beltran back at Andres Fieldhouse in Salida. The Beat Diggers in the lead 30-29 at the break. For all of your auto supply needs, you can stop by Central Auto Parts in Fort Morgan. And by the way, check out the variety of low-carby wraps and market fresh salads at Arby's in Fort Morgan today. Once again, we thank Beat Digger Athletic Director John Schaefer. Brush in the lead 30-29 as we go to the third. Matt Ely, Josh Gutierrez, Greg Geno, Travis Barrowman, and Michael Delorier for Brush. Bo Brantley, Keith Wyatt, Chris Mojieski, as well as Josh Kunkel and Hawk Caldwell for Salida. And of course, for financial needs, none better than Okeson and Associates. Okeson and Associates, 842-5722. Next door, wash your vehicle at the corner car wash. Ely at the top of the key, down low for Geno. Fade from 6, good. Greg Geno on that left block. He's got 8. Beat Diggers in a 9-0 run dating back to the second quarter. On the right wing, Mojieski with a basketball, dribbling towards the free throw line, down low to Kunkel. Inside and the layup up and into the wide open Bo Brantley. He's got 6. By the way, that halftime show once again brought to you by Simplot Grower Solutions. For all of your seed, fertilizer, chemical, and soil testing needs, Simplot Grower Solutions, with offices in Tinmouth Way, Prospect Valley, and Fort Morgan. Left wing Gutierrez, down low for Geno, spinning back out. Delorier, free throw line, 15-footer, a brick. And the rebound is loose and into the hands of Josh Kunkel. He got off backboard on that shot. On the outside left to Wyatt. Beat Diggers in the lead 32-31. Kunkel fakes a 3, dribbles right baseline, 8-foot pull-up, good. A squish for Josh Kunkel. The Spartans now got have 14 points, I should say, from Kunkel in a 1-point lead, 33-32. Ely on the right wing against Wyatt. Top of the key, Delorier. Left wing to Gutierrez. Can't get it to Geno inside. Up top to Ely. Left wing Gutierrez. Dribbles left baseline. Fades from 11. Bingo for Josh Gutierrez. He's got 14 in the game, matching Kunkel's total for Salida. Rush up 34-33. Kunkel right baseline good from 12 feet away. They've got to guard that guy. He's got 16 of Salida's 35. But then again, Salida has to guard Gutierrez, who has 14 of Brush's 34. Ely, top of the key, Delorier. Left wing to Gutierrez. Can't get it to Geno. Back up top to Ely. Ely looking down low. Back out right side to Barrelman. Barrelman with the basketball. Dribbles to his right. Lobs it into Geno. Ball is intercepted by Caldwell. The Beat Diggers with their 8th turnover. Caldwell to Wyatt at the free throw line. He's going to back it out to Caldwell. Now to Kunkel. He'll back up for a three. Gone! Holy Mahungus. Caldwell daring Delorier to guard him. Check that, Kunkel. And he drills another triple. 19 in the game. 38-34 Salida. Ely dribbles right baseline all the way off the glass. No good. And the ball is off the hands of a Salida Spartan and Bo Brantley. Beat Diggers retain possession. Boy, this game has gone back and forth. Brush's biggest advantage has been 5. Salida's biggest cushion at 6. Left corner for Ely with a basketball to Barrelman on the left wing. Up top to Delorier. On the left wing to Ely. Can't back up for that three because Wyatt's right on top of him. 5:19 to go in the third. Gutierrez retreating towards the timeline. At the free throw line. Now back out to Barrelman on the high left. Barrelman against Kunkel. Back out to Ely. Left wing to Barrelman against Mojieski. Up top Gutierrez. On the right wing to Ely. Ely looking down low. Top of the key Delorier. Left wing Gutierrez. Gutierrez looking to his right. Over to Ely, top of the key, left wing Gutierrez. The Beat Diggers now have 4:49 to go in the third. They've eaten up nearly a minute of game clock. Ely will take a three off the feet from Geno. Back for him, no good. Ely chasing down the rebound in the corner, and he tries to lob it in towards Geno. The ball's poked out of bounds, and it will go over to Salida off of Geno's right hand. That officially is a turnover since Ely did have his balance, even though he was kind of falling away. And towards the out-of-bounds line. Salida can match their biggest lead, 38-34, 4:33 to go in the third. Mojieski inside, and it's fouled by Gutierrez as he tried to hook it with his right hand. And to the line, Chris Mojieski. Gutierrez with his first foul. The Beat Diggers need a bucket here after they fall behind by even further. It'll be either 5 or 6. Mojieski, an excellent free throw shooter. The chances of him missing 2 are rather remote here. Free throw is up and good. Mojieski with only 4 in the game. And the lead is 5 for the Spartans of Salida, 39-34. Second free throw is up, and that one's back rimmed, no good. Rebound to Ely. Ely for Brush. Over to Gutierrez with 4:23 to go in the third. Salida right now is rolling, but only up 5. Ely at the top of the key, dribbling to his right against Wyatt. Cross court Delorier. Delorier into the lane, back out to Ely. Bounce pass right baseline. Geno tries to muscle his way down low, misses the shot. Rebound to Barrelman off the glass and in to the left side of the basket. Barrelman muscled his way inside. He's got 4. The Diggers only down 3. 39-36, 3:55 to go in the third. On the outside right, Wyatt with a basketball against Matt Ely. Bounce pass down low for Brantley against Geno. His hook shot no good. They say Geno fouled him with the body. That looked like a rather weak call, but nonetheless, it'll be Bo Brantley to the stripe and Geno with his third foul. The Beat Digger fans not happy with that call. It does appear that Brantley was bailed out there. And Brantley to the stripe. The free throw, it's a rainbow, good. Mark Allen into the game for Greg Geno. The winner of this game plays Lutheran tomorrow afternoon right here at 1 o'clock. Lutheran destroyed Ignacio's second free throw. Swish for Bo Brantley. The Salida lead is 5, 41-36. Gutierrez for Brush. Looking to his right, finds Ely. A whistle, and I believe we have a hold. And that hold was on Keith Wyatt. That's the first team foul in the second half for Salida. Gutierrez looking, lobs it in near midcourt to Delorier. Back to Ely. Ely on the right wing to Gutierrez against Brantley. Top of the key, Delorier, left wing to Ely. Ely to his right, top of the key, Barrelman, right wing to Delorier. He won't shoot from there. Up top, Gutierrez, straight away three is off to the left. Ill-advised shot. The rebound to Mojieski, his fourth. Long pass to Kunkel. Did he lose the ball? Yes, he lost it off his left leg out of bounds. Turnover number 6 for Salida. With 3:15 remaining in the third. Basketball is such a fast game. You play 32 minutes, it almost seems like 10 minutes. Delorier is out. Drice is in. And here comes Gutierrez for Brush. Salida going for their 18th win of the year. The Beat Diggers looking for what would be an upset according to the seeding. Drice to the left wing to Gutierrez. Looking down low for Allen. Can't find him. Dribbles to his right. Top of the key to Barrelman. Right wing to Drice. Drice holding the ball up high. Top of the key to Ely. Left wing to Barrelman. Barrelman against Mojo. Up top Gutierrez. Right wing to Ely. Can't take that three-pointer. Wyatt right there. Now to Drice. Left wing Gutierrez, and he walked as he tried to dribble towards that left baseline. No question about that traveling call. East Morgan County Hospital, another fine sponsor of Brush Beat Digger Athletics. And Premier Farm Credit, committed to serving those in production ag. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending. Kunkel dribbling to his right, back out to Wyatt. Cross court, high left to Caldwell, now to Mojo. Mojo to Wyatt, and we've got a whistle and a foul. I believe a Beat Digger ran through a pick. And that would be Matt Ely. That'll be his first foul. Advantage Realty, not your average realtor. They make home buying a fun experience, offering 5 full-time realtors who are knowledgeable, professional, and honest. That's knowledge, professionalism, and honesty. 3 great qualities. Advantage Realty in Fort Morgan. 2:22 to go in the third. Salida leads 41-36. Wyatt, right baseline, hands it off Brantley. 10-foot fadeaway, no good. Rebound Mojo, his fade is good. Straight away from 5 feet. Chris Mojieski, the Beat Diggers hurt on the boards there. Mojieski with 6, rushed down by 7. 2:05 remaining in the third. Beat Diggers led by 1 at halftime, but only 6 points in this quarter. Gutierrez dribbling left baseline, back out to Barrelman. Right of the free throw line, Drice, right corner for Ely. Ely dribbling to his left. Ely still looking, gets rid of it. Down low to Drice. Drice spinning in the lane, hooking, and he makes it. Nick Drice, a little 2-foot hook. That's a big shot for Brush. Brush cuts it to 5, 43-38, a minute 37 to go. Kunkel loses the ball, and Gutierrez tries to pick it up, picked up by Mojieski. Instead, he drives, he lays it up, and in off the glass, and a Beat Digger foul, and that's just the luck of the bounce for the Salida Spartans. Mojieski to the line, and the foul was committed by Mark Allen. Boy, that's just bad luck. Mojieski with 5 in the quarter. The Salida lead is 7. The Salida lead is 8. The free throw is in. 46-38. 90 seconds to go in the third. The Beat Diggers have been outscored 17-8 in this quarter. Gutierrez hands it off to Barrelman. Back out to Gutierrez. Brush desperately needs a bucket. Dribbling left baseline. Gutierrez is fouled. Fouled by Mojieski. Only the second team foul. Josiah Kahn getting ready to check in. Greg Geno for the Beat Diggers. The Beat Diggers desperately need help down low on both ends. Even though Allen's played pretty well, but Geno has the experience. Gutierrez looking, still looking. Left corner for Barrelman. Barrelman against Mojieski, dribbling to his right, back out to Ely. Ely near the top. On the right wing to Geno. Geno down low for Ely. Back out Gutierrez. Right corner 3. He'll take it. He'll miss it. In and out. Rebound to Kahn. That one was halfway down. And now Salida can extend the lead to double digits with 49 seconds remaining in the third. Mojieski on the outside right against Gutierrez. Right baseline for Kunkel. Picked up by Drice. beats Mojieski. He will dribble it back out to Brantley, now near midcourt to Wyatt, back out to Kunkel. Kunkel with 35 to go. Into the lane to Kahn, back out to Brantley. Near midcourt to Wyatt. Wyatt against Ely. Spinning. Back out to Brantley on the high left, now to Wyatt. 24 seconds remaining in the third, and Salida in control right now, leading 46-38. The clock reads 18 seconds, and Dave DeHoff's team will take the final shot of the third. 14 seconds remaining. On the outside right, Wyatt picked up by Dreitz. Now he's double teamed with Ely joining him. Now he's stuck. Jump pass down low. Brantley wide open right-handed hook is up and in. Off the glass by Bo Brantley. 6 in the quarter. Gutierrez with 1. Gutierrez from 40 off the back of the rim. Nearly went down. And that's the end of the third. A very, very bad quarter for the Bee-Diggers. Salida 48, Brush 38. A 1-minute Corp Continental timeout on 10-10 KSIR. John Beltran back at Andres Fieldhouse. The Bee-Diggers might have only 8 minutes left in their season. Find out about homeowner mortgage solutions at Bank of the West today. No matter what your loan needs, Bank of the West, 120 East Kiowa in Fort Morgan. They're down 48-38. Gutierrez, Delorier, Dreitz, Geno, and Ely for Brush. However, Salida with the basketball first. Wyatt, right baseline, Kunkel, wide open 10-footer, good. Kunkel has had a tremendous game. He's got 21. Kunkel, Brantley, Wyatt, Mojieski, and Josiah Kahn. Left wing 3, Gutierrez off the back of the rim, and the ball is loose. A rebound by Kahn. Kahn quickly up the court to Wyatt. Left corner, 15-footer, good by that man again, Josh Kunkel. The Bee-Diggers are going to need a timeout. They'll get it. 7:26 to go in the game. Salida exploding in the second half. Salida 52, Brush 38 on 10-10 KSIR. 52-38 Salida with 7:26 to go in the game. Stop by and see Tim Weimer about all of your title needs at Northern Colorado Title in Fort Morgan. And whether it's gas, food, ice cream, or other refreshments, Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins has exactly what you're looking for. On the left wing, Barman, jump pass down low, batted out of bounds by Mojieski. Bee-Diggers retain possession, down 14. Again, they were up by as many as 5 in the opening half and 1 at halftime. Left corner, Ely. Bee-Diggers have to score on every possession here if they want to have a chance to win this game. Left corner 3, Gutierrez in the air, good. That's a big 3 for Josh Gutierrez. They need a lot more of those. He's got 17. Salida's lead down to 11. Wyatt into the lane all the way. Scoops it up and around and good. That's actually Brantley. I was totally blocked off after Wyatt drove the lane, but Brantley scores. Brantley with 8 in the half, 12 in the game. 54-41. A Bakers doesn't lead for Salida. 6:45 to go from Salida. Left wing Ely backs up for a 3. That's going to be well off to the right, not even close. And the rebound to Brantley is 6. Brantley to Wyatt. Wyatt on the high left. Left to the free throw line. Down low for Kahn. Dribbles, hooks, misses. Ball is batted around. The rebound to Barrelman and a hop for Brush. Barrelman to Ely. Ely on the left wing. Won't take the 3. Spins in the lane. Fades from 5. Good. Matt Ely has got 7. His first points though of the second half. 54-43 Salida. 6:13 to go in the game. Brantley steps in. 12-footers up and good. And right now, Salida can't miss, especially Kunkel and Brantley. Brantley only had 4 at halftime. He's got 14 now. 56-43. Less than 6 minutes to go, perhaps, in Brush's season. Ely looking towards the top of the key. Bounce pass kicked out of bounds by Wyatt. And that will stay Brush basketball. 3/4 court right in front of the Bee-Digger bench. Jay Rudell giving Matt Ely instructions. He will throw it in. Gets it into Gutierrez. Gutierrez gets a pick from Geno. Wants to back up for a 3. Can't take it. Lobs it into Geno by himself off the glass and in. To the left of the basket. An easy bucket for Greg Geno. He's in double figures with 10. Now the Bee-Diggers need some defensive stops. They have been scoring now on virtually every possession, but they can't stop Salida. Left baseline, Wyatt down low for Mojieski. Has the ball batted away by Ely. He tries to save it and cannot. Goes back to Josiah Kahn of Salida in the backcourt, and Salida will reset. Up top to Mojieski, double team, dribbles by 2, by 3. Bounce pass Kunkel, 5-footer right baseline, switch for Josh Kunkel. He is exploding in this game. 25 for Kunkel. 12 in the first half, 13 in the second half. The lead is 13. 5 minutes to go. Gutierrez on the outside left. Up top to Ely. Straight away three around, no good. And the rebound to Barrelman, right baseline. Fade from 10. He misses, but he's fouled. Barrelman to the stripe. Barrelman with his 5th board. And it looked like that foul was committed by Josiah Kahn. That's his 4th foul. Hawk Caldwell getting ready to check back in. Free throw, in and out. That was really halfway down. Second free throw upcoming. It's been Josh Kunkel and Bo Brantley that have carried the Spartans. That one's in the air. Good. Rush has to apply some pressure now. They're down 58-46. On the outside right, Wyatt double team. Jump pass down low, intercepted by Barrelman. Ahead to Ely. Ely left to the basket, lost it, is getting it back. Ely looking, left baseline for Barrelman. Barrelman is blocked. That shot blocked out of there by Wyatt. Oh, that's a big missed opportunity for the Beat Diggers. Only the 7th turnover for Salida. Into the front court, Kunkel up top to Wyatt. They could have made it a 10-point game, but the Spartans throw it away again out of bounds. And now we're going to have a full timeout taken by Dave DeHoff, the head coach of the Spartans. A Corp Continental 60-second timeout, 4:25 to go in the game. Salida 58, Brush 46 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Beat Diggers down 12. Gutierrez with the basketball. Backs up left wing three. Short. And the ball is loose on the floor. Bo Brantley has it for Salida. Beat Diggers pressuring backcourt. Brantley now baseball pass to Mojieski into the front court. Cross court to Brantley. He'll lay it up all the way off the glass. No, the tip. And nope. Apparently we had basket interference on Kyle Caldwell. On Hawk Caldwell, that is. Yeah, basket interference. That tip denied. Wow, that one's questionable, but the Beat Diggers get a break. B&B Appliance at 502 Ensign in downtown Fort Morgan, the place to shop for all of your appliance needs. B&B Appliance, a member of the Brand Source Retail Program. Ely on the outside right corner. Gutierrez can't take the three. Back out to Ely. Bounce pass down low, and that one is intercepted by Brantley. Beat Diggers playing themselves out of this game. Only the first turnover of the 4th, but 11 turnovers in the game. And now the ball is loose in the front court, taken by the Beat Diggers. Gutierrez ahead to Ely, lays it up and in! And that is a foul on Hawk Caldwell. And to the line will be Matt Ely, the Beat Diggers to within 10. That's a big, big bucket. Huge bucket. Now Ely to the stripe. We do remind you, Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance offers Pinnacle Insurance to protect your business. Pinnacle is Colorado's most dominant writer of workman's compensation insurance. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance locally in Fort Morgan and Brush. Free throw is up and good. They also offer home, health, auto, and farm insurance. That's Ingmeyer Phillips. Ely with 5 in the quarter, 10 in the game. Beat Diggers down 58-49. Mojieski into the front court, right of the free throw line. Blindsided pass, Kunkel layup up and in. To the left side of the basket. Kunkel with 8 in the quarter. 60-49 Salida. We have 3:19 to go from Salida in this opening round 3A state tournament game. Ely. Cross-court pass to Delorier. Back out to Ely. Right corner, Gutierrez can't take the three. Now to Ely. 25-foot three is well short. Ely chases down the rebound, and he's fouled by Wyatt. That'll be the 16th foul. No free throw or free throws yet. Wyatt with his 2nd personal. High Plains Bank now offers online banking. Do your internet banking free. High Plains Bank, 502 Central Avenue in Wiggins. Ely into the lane. He's going to have to back it out. Gutierrez, right wing three, is off the back of the rim. Whistle and a foul. And apparently it's going to stay on this end. A Spartan went down. Well, it'll stay on that end, probably because the Spartans will throw it in from there. That foul against Travis Barrelman. 2:55 to go in Brush's season. They need a major comeback. Not a miracle yet, but they need steals, they need stops. Mojieski, front court to Wyatt. Dribbling to his right, hands it off to Brantley against Barrelman. Back out to Wyatt, now to Mojieski. Bounce pass to Wyatt. Right baseline towards Kunkel, batted out of bounds by Delorier. With 2:39 to go. If Salida hangs on, they will face Lutheran here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Mojo looking near the left corner, now to Kunkel. Kunkel down low for Caldwell. Double team. Right corner Kunkel. Steps in. 10-footer up short. And we got a whistle and a foul. The foul on Gutierrez. Away from the basketball. That's a killer. Beat Diggers had that rebound. That's the 16th foul on Brush. Wojcicki to trigger it in to the right of the basket. Beat Diggers had one bad stretch in the third, and it's costing them. Wyatt, left wing three, off to the right. Greg Geno grabs the rebound for the Beat Diggers. Geno only with 3 boards tonight. Over to Ely at the free throw line. Back out to Delorier. Now to Geno. Geno looking right corner for Gutierrez. Back out to Ely. Ely, right corner for Gutierrez. Looking down low, dribbling to his left. Over to Ely, dribbling to his right. Now to Gutierrez. 3 in the corner, no good. And the rebound to Kunkel. And Kunkel nearly tied up, and now he's going to be fouled by Barrelman. And that'll be a 1-and-1. Jay Rudell wants a jump ball. Well, what are they going to get? I thought they called a foul initially. Now no call with 2:04 to go. And they're going to say jump ball. Dave DeHoff, the Salida coach, unhappy about that. And the Beat Diggers will throw it in. Gutierrez to trigger it in. Brush needs a bucket. A 2-pointer gets them to within 3 possessions. Gutierrez looking wide open. Barrelman, he'll lay it up and in. Off the glass, and a Beat Digger timeout. Jay Rudell calls it a full timeout. We'll take it with him. Salida 60, Brush 51, 2:02 to go on 10-10 KSIR. Right off the whistle, Salida gets the ball across midcourt, and Keith Wyatt with a layup. 62-51, the Beat Diggers in major trouble. Delorier steps in, misses the runner, fouled by Kunkel. Delorier to the stripe. And we're down to 86 seconds in this game. Clock just running quickly for the Beat Diggers. Delorier has not scored tonight. He can make this a 3-possession game with 2 made free throws. The first is around and good. 62-52 Salida. Second free throw upcoming. And that one is good as well. Beat Diggers down 9. Now they pressure backcourt. Brantley behind his back and fouled by Barrelman. Barrelman didn't think he made contact. That'll be the 18th foul, a 1-and-1. And the Beat Diggers need one thing, missed free throws. Easier said than done. Second foul by Barrelman. Only one player has 4 fouls. That's Salida's Josiah Kahn, who is not in the game right now. Brantley free throw in the air, good. Well, there is a reason Salida's 17-5, about to go 18-5. They can shoot the basketball. They've shown that tonight. Second free throw, around and in. Brantley has 12 points in the second half alone, and the lead is 11. Ely straight away with 1:12 to go. Ely to his right, picks up his dribble. Over to Gutierrez, top of the key, into the lane. He lost the ball, but he was fouled. That's why he lost it. Was he trying to shoot? Yep, they say he was, and that foul was on Kunkel. 2 free throws for Gutierrez. But the Beat Diggers down to 1:07 to go in their season. Gutierrez free throw is up and in. Josh has had a very good offensive game, 18. Beat Diggers have 3 in double figures in this game. Second free throw, good as well. 64-55. And to throw it in will be Brantley. Brantley can run the baseline for Salida. Backcourt to Wyatt against Ely, and Ely commits the foul. That actually is the 18th foul. The one on Brantley before was the 17th foul. Only 2 seconds ticked off the clock, so a good job by Ely committing that one to get Wyatt to the line. And at this point, the Beat Diggers will need a couple of threes here. Now will Wyatt cooperate by missing? The free throw is up, and that is in and out. The rebound, Delorier. Let's see what the Beat Diggers can do in this position. Barrelman over to Gutierrez. Now to Ely. Left wing 3 in the air. Good! Good. Timeout, Brush. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Ely with a huge three. He's got 8 in the quarter, 13 in the game. Salida's lead is down to 6, 64-58. Beat Diggers still with a shot here. They still have a big-time shot to pull this one off. Inquire about home loans and farm equipment loans at your local Bank of Colorado today. Bank of Colorado, locally in Brush and Fort Morgan. It's the way banking should be. Stay tuned after the game. We'll have the Ebenezer Lutheran Care Center post-game show. Morgan Medical, by the way, will take care of your sports medicine needs. And they also offer back braces, walkers, canes, medical alert bracelets, even home oxygen equipment, and much more. That's Morgan Medical, 201 Main in Fort Morgan. Well, the Beat Diggers within striking distance, 64-58 Salida, 56.2 to go. Brantley runs the baseline, backcourt to Kunkel. Kunkel still in the backcourt. Dribbles by Ely into the front court. They need a foul. Down low, Caldwell, 8-footer baseline, no good. And the ball is tipped around. Who's got the rebound? It's Gutierrez, a brush. The Beat Diggers can make this a 4, maybe 3-point game. Ely fakes the three. Left corner, Barman. He'll take the three. Good! Travis Barman nails it in the left corner. The Beat Diggers to within 3, 64-61. It's a 1-minute Corp Continental timeout on 10-10 KSIR. The Beat Diggers were down by 13 a few minutes ago. Now they're down by 3. Beat Diggers on a 10-0 run. Can they pull this off? They got a clutch three from Ely. Another clutch three now from Barlman, who rarely takes a three. The Beat Diggers have 4 in double figures in this game, but all that scoring will not matter if they don't get a defensive stop right now. 37.9 seconds to go. Bo Brantley to throw it in. He will not run the baseline this time. Backcourt to Kunkel, nearly fouled by Delorier. Jay Rudell wanted to walk. Still in the backcourt to Brantley. Brantley into the front court. 30 seconds to go. The Beat Diggers need to foul, and they do. 19th foul, and Delorier commits it. Bo Brantley from the line tonight is 4 for 4. Pressure free throw. This is a 1-and-1. The 19th foul. If he misses, Brush can tie it with a triple. We're down to 29.2. Free throw in the air. Good. That's a big, monstrous make for Bo Brantley. 65-61. Cool, calm, and collected as Brantley. Second free throw is in. Boy, he didn't even worry about either one of those free throws. Ely into the front court in the high right. Right corner, Gutierrez fakes the three. Steps to his left, long three. No good. Rebound, Delorier. He's fouled as he misses on that air ball, and Delorier to the stripe. Kunkel fouled it from behind, but now Delorier, who rarely gets to the line, needs to make 2. He just made 2 about a minute and a half ago, and desperately needs to make these 2 free throws. At least one to at least shed some of the deficit. Delorier free throw, back rim. Second free throw upcoming. 66-61. Second free throw in the air, and that one is back rim. No. Geno's going for the rebound, and it's taken away. The ball taken away by Caldwell. Now Delorier steals Ely. 3 in the corner. Good! Oh, with a steal in the backcourt. The Beat Diggers are within 2. 8 seconds to go. Delorier stripped it in the backcourt and knocked it out of bounds. Boy, that was a big turnover. And now we've got a 30-second timeout called by Salida. We'll keep it right here. Now they'll take a full minute. We'll still keep it here. It looked like the Beat Diggers were done. Salida came up with the ball, then threw it away. Then Ely hit a left corner 3. 7 seconds remaining. 66-64. And now, if Brush can come up with a steal in the backcourt, they can make a massive comeback and pull this one off. They're down by only 2. Salida will have the basketball. You can hear this entire Salida crowd across the way cheering it up for their Spartans, but the Beat Diggers have their faithful right behind the scores table here. Now, even if the Beat Diggers can't get a steal, all they need is to foul Salida. And you don't want to foul Bo Brantley. He's 6 out of 6 in the second half. It would be a 2 free throw situation for Salida, but you would give yourself an opportunity to perhaps tie the game if Salida makes only 1 of 2. Brantley, Kunkel, Wyatt, Caldwell, and Mojieski for Salida. On defense for the Beat Diggers, Delorier, Gutierrez, Ely, Barrowman, and Geno. Bo Brantley to the left of the basket will throw it in. He cannot run the baseline because Delorier just poked the ball out of bounds. If he runs on that baseline, it will be a traveling violation. He's running the baseline. I thought he had it out of bounds. Well, my bad, I guess. And now a foul in the backcourt. Well, that's going to be 2 free throws there. Okay, apparently it was after the Ely 3. Boy, he could run that baseline. That didn't sound right. They let him run that baseline, even though it was Delorier who poked it out of bounds. I could swear that should have been a travel. Nonetheless, Kunkel to the line. If he makes 2, this game is essentially over. Free throw is up. No good. Off to the right. The Beat Diggers with a chance here to tie the game, even if Kunkel makes it. If he misses, the Beat Diggers can win. Second free throw, good. Now can Brush tie it. Delorier with 3 seconds to go. Delorier hands it off to Barrowman. Barrowman backs up, long 3! Off the back of the rim, the game is over. Holy Mahongas, he came so close, and the game is over. Oh, the Beat Diggers with a valiant comeback. They have nothing to be ashamed of here. Salida advances, defeating Brush tonight 67-64 in this opening round 3A state tournament game. Congratulations to the Beat Diggers. They were down 13 and nearly sent this thing into overtime. It's a 3-minute Corp Continental timeout on KSIR.com and 1010 KSIR. John Beltran back in Salida, where the Brush Beat Diggers have been eliminated in what turned out to be a barn burner from Andres Fieldhouse, falling 67-64. The Beat Diggers were down by as many as 13 in the second half, in this fourth quarter, as a matter of fact, before a big 10-0 run got them back into the game. Ebenezer has personal care, homemaking, and lifeline available in their home, as well as a variety of care options available on their gorgeous wooded campus in Brush. As we welcome you to the Ebenezer Lutheran Care Center Beat Digger postgame show. Ebenezer Lutheran Care Center, 122 Hospital Road in Brush. Ebenezer Lutheran Care Center. They certainly do care for your loved ones. Brush led 19-17 after 1, outscored by Salida in the second, 12-11, but still was up at the break, 30-29. And then Salida with an 18-8 third quarter. Brush's only inept offensive third quarter, or offensive quarter of the game, I should say, as they fell behind 48-38. And actually, that total is probably a little bit twisted around. They were outscored 19-8 in that third quarter. But then the Beat Diggers put up 26 in the fourth to Salida's 19. Travis Barrowman's left wing 3 hit the back of the rim. It was straight. It was right there, just a little bit too much mustard. And the Beat Diggers fall by 3, ending their season at 8-16. Brush had 4 players in double figures tonight. Josh Gutierrez with 19, 13 for Matt Ely, 10 apiece for Travis Barrowman and Greg Geno. So the 3 seniors, Ely, Barrowman, and Geno there, all in double figures. Michael Delorier, the other senior, had 5 points. Mark Allen with 5 and Nick Dreitz with 2. Meanwhile, Josh Kunkel, unstoppable for Salida with 28, 18 for Bo Brantley. Keith Wyatt with 8 points. Chris Mojieski with 9. And Josiah Kahn with only 4, as the Spartans only had 4 players, make it 5 in the scoring column. But that was enough tonight for the 67-64 win. At the free throw line, the Beat Diggers 12 out of 16, 75%. Salida 7 out of 10, 70%. Rebounding total, Salida with 21 unofficially. Bo Brantley had 7, make it 8. And Travis Barrowman had 5 for the Beat Diggers, who finished with 17 as a team. Turnover situation, 11 for Salida in this game, and 10 for the Beat Diggers. Salida improves to 18-5. They'll be back in action tomorrow right here at 1 o'clock in the regional final against John Beltran back at the Andres Fieldhouse. The power was completely extinguished here, but now we're back on the air. Beat Diggers lose this game 67-64. As we welcome you back to the Ebenezer Lutheran Care Center Beat Digger post-game show. And head coach Jay Rudell will be joining us momentarily in this final game of the season for the Beat Diggers. They wanted to play at least one more here tomorrow against Lutheran, which beat Ignacio by about 50 points earlier today. And the Beat Diggers made a valiant comeback, down by as many as 13, but they lose the game 67-64. And again, Brush ends their season at 8-16. And head coach Jay Rudell making his way here towards the scorers table. Just an incredible effort by Brush because, again, they could have given up. They were a 7 seed going all the way to Salida, traveling over 200 miles against the 2nd seed Spartans right here at home in their comfortable confines. But the Beat Diggers would not go away, and again nearly pulled it out in the end, but lose the game by only 3 points. And they had the opportunity. All you can ask for is just a shot to tie this game, and the Beat Diggers certainly had that shot, but it just went a little bit deep for Travis Varlman, as now we're joined by the head coach of the Beat Diggers, Jay Rudell. And, I mean, Coach, I'm sure you're more than proud of these guys with this effort tonight. As I was just mentioning, down by 13, and probably 3/4 of this gym, maybe more than that, had these Diggers written off. I know it's a highly emotional moment with all the seniors, especially those seniors hitting the threes down the stretch, and Ely and Varlman, Delorier making those free throws, and just everybody doing everything possible to try to pull off this victory, and just a little bit short, Jay.
Just ran out of time, and we give credit to Salida. I'll tell you, they were playing for. They knew what was at stake, and we gave it our best shot tonight. We got beat on the boards, but our kids came to play. We spent a good 6 hours in the car, today, and the kids brought A game. And you could tell that by the first quarter. We opened up just like Highland, but we weren't playing Highland. We were playing a really good team, and we just came up just a little bit short. And I'm sad for the seniors. They played their last game in Salida, but they give their best effort.
Well, this Josh Kunkel kid, Jay, he was not missing from anywhere, hitting from the outside, hitting down low. Were there problems defending him, or do you just credit that kid for making virtually every shot he took? He must have shot 70% from the field.
I don't know what he shot. I don't know what they all shot. Jesus, they didn't miss much. And I told the kids to keep shooting because they hit everything, and they kept shooting, and they started missing the last 3 minutes, thankfully, and allowed us to get back into the game. And, we hit some shots finally. We didn't get the ball to Greg enough down low, and we took some poor shots, critical times. But the kids, they brought A game for the most part, and I'm proud with that. I tell you, they shot the ball well, a lot better than I thought they could. The Kunkel kid was good. The Mojo kid was good. 33 was really good, and Levin we neutralized pretty much the whole entire game, and he was the kid we were probably most worried about. And the Brantley kid hit some big free throws down the stretch for him, and those are. They have 10 seniors, and we had 4, and they certainly wanted to go on and play Lutheran tomorrow.
Bottom line, Jay, if you do the mathematics, it just seemed like it was a game of runs. You were up by 5, down by 6 in the third, down by 13, cut it to within 3, and maybe they just had one bigger run than your team did. These two teams, despite being a 2nd versus a 7th seed, I'm sure you would say more than evenly matched.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to complain about the seeding or anything. We probably deserve a 7th seed, but I would like our chances to play on neutral floor and our home floor with these guys, and I think we probably get them. Our kids just play real well in March and late February, and they did that again this year, and it's a credit to the seniors. And I feel the effort that they put out in the last 2 leagues is incredible. You can't sustain that over a 4-month period of time with a basketball team unless you have just super great athletes or a weak schedule. And we don't have a weak schedule, and we had a late start. And so the kids really gelled the last couple of weeks and played some really good basketball.
Jay, the football team did so well. We've talked about this before, how 3 of the starters on this team played football, carried it into the semifinals. Josh Gutierrez will be back next year. He's on the football team. And not that anybody wants anything negative to happen to the football team, but obviously that has a major effect on the basketball team. If the football team is that successful, anything that can be done differently in terms of how you do in the month of December, or are you just completely handcuffed because of the limited number of practices that you could see in future years as well?
No, John, like I said, it's a long season, and you certainly don't want to be playing well in December. I mean, that's the kiss of death, I think.
But that creates part of the lower seeding, though.
Well, it does, and it also affects some of the confidence. But I mean, overall, I don't think it has any effect really, other than the practice schedule. And I think success breeds success, and as long as the programs are doing well, I think baseball, although they're missing 2 weeks of practice with our basketball kids, I think the success of our basketball kids had in the last couple of weeks is going to help them be successful in the baseball season. So I'm not too worried about that. I never have worried about it. There's nothing I can do or control about it. We just go out and play as best we can each game and see what happens.
Finally, Jay, if you take away the record, I mean, wins and losses, obviously you wanted it to be better than 8-16, but how would you basically summarize this entire season outside of the one-loss record?
Well, I judge it by the amount of improvement we started with when we walked in December 4th. We had a lot of 20-point losses to begin with for a lot of different reasons. It's not because we got late starts or anything with football. But now, I mean, we took the number 8 team in the state or number 7 team in the state to 3 points, and I'm really proud of the kids. I look at it as improvement, and as long as we keep improving as a team, whether it be this year, next year, or over the summer, I'm happy with it.
Jay, fantastic job. Congratulations on, the state tournament appearance. Only 32 teams made it, and you got this far, and that's something to be said for the Beat Diggers.
Well, thank you, John. Thanks again for your sponsors, for your support.
Our pleasure. Beat Digger head coach Jay Rudell, the sound engineer and producer of Brush Beat Digger basketball, doing some fine work as Edgar Solario for Joe Contreras. John Beltran with a final score once again. Salida 67, Brush 64. You've been listening to Brush Beat Digger basketball all season long on KSIR.com and 1010 KSIR.